This is a tech news show, but we're not like the other girls. Hello players, Merry Christmas, one and all, welcome to Safety Tech. I am your tech jester, Buzz Stringer. Thank you. Yes, I can hear all of your screaming and cheering through the YouTube. Please remove your pants in the loudest way possible. This is the last news of the year. I can sense your sigh of relief. This is a two-way thing. We will be back on January 8th on YouTube with a special, technically not a roast, featuring Mark Zuckerberg. I'm excited for that. And it's a week earlier on Patreon. And then news again around the 12th. Lucky you. That should give you enough time to recover because this show might lower your IQ faster than Microsoft lowers its cybersecurity standards. Because Microsoft's newest feature, Recall, is finally here. And as expected, it's about as safe as Boeing planes. They're still broken! For those lucky enough not to know, Recall is Microsoft's brilliant idea to take screenshots of everything you do. The idea is simple. You forgot where you saw that red sofa. Just search red sofa and Recall will show you a timeline of all your screenshots. Sounds neat, right? Yeah, just like walking barefoot through a Lego factory. Now don't worry, Microsoft assures us that Recall filters out sensitive information like credit cards and social security numbers. Except, spoiler alert, it doesn't. In testing, Avram Pilch, the editor-in-chief at Tom's Hardware, found that Recall happily screenshotted credit card numbers, social security numbers, and all of those risky clicks on random YouTube videos that promise you tech news and not rude words, like penis. It's like Recall saw your identity theft risk and said, yeah, challenge accepted. Imagine sitting there filling out a loan application, typing in your fake but suspiciously real social security number, and Microsoft is just like, click, click. Hey there, thanks buddy. We'll save that forever. I don't know why Microsoft is Canadian. They're in Redmond. Never mind. Recall doesn't just capture data, it hoards it like it's a digital golem lurking in your PC whispering precious passwords. Yes, so shiny. And when it does screw up, which it always does, Microsoft just shrugs and goes, oh, you can report it using the feedback hub. Microsoft, where we roll out unfinished software and expect you to be tech support for your own software. But hey, at least they've added encryption this time, so now screenshots are stored securely. Well, securely for now, at least, until some 15-year-old hacker from Reddit cracks the encryption and starts posting your nudes next to your login pin on 4chan. Or holds you ransom. Pay up or we'll release your nudes. Joke's on you. Nobody cares about my nudes. I look forward to your comments. But Microsoft security is bulletproof, provided the hacker can't guess your 4-digit PIN. Yeah, Recall lets you bypass biometric login with a PIN because apparently this feature was designed for 2002. But don't worry, says Microsoft, we encrypted screenshots. Bro, encrypting shit doesn't matter if my PIN is 1234. Microsoft Recall is not a feature, it's a snitch. A privacy-violating data hoarding lets leak all your bank information and call it innovation snitch. That took too many takes. Recall doesn't work for you, it works for the guy who's going to sell your credit card details to buy $400 worth of oversized sex toys from Alibaba. Microsoft has officially turned your Copilot Plus PC into a surveillance nightmare. And the worst part is, although this is opt-in, they prompt you to enable it immediately. Yeah, hey, you want to turn on Recall? It's harmless, I swear. What's your PIN? So take your screenshots manually like it's the Stone Age, because the last thing you need is Microsoft casually recalling horny mums in your area search results, or worse, whatever you typed in to get this show. Let's talk about Moxy, the $800 emotional support robot for kids. It promised companionship, learning, and a dose of creepy dystopian parenting. Well, guess what? The startup that made it, Embodied, just pulled the plug on Moxy, and now they've got no Moxy, and the only emotional support they have is from booze and bad decisions. If you did shell out $800 so your kid could bond with a glorified Furby that looks like it's hiding a criminal record, well, tough luck, it's dead. Gone. Embodied announced that they're shutting down, wiping their hands clean of warranties, repairs, and customer support. But don't worry, they say, we can't give refunds because we're poor now, so it sucks to be you. Well, I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what they said. Kids are expensive, and it turns out nobody can afford to have a pretend robot kid either. Another problem is that if some company buys what's left of Embodied's smoldering e-waste ruins, they'll also have access to your customer data, your child's conversations and behavioral patterns, and whatever little Timmy told his robot bestie about his parents' divorce. Hey, why else would Timmy have a pretend robot third parent? All of that personal info is up for grabs. Congratulations, you just gave your kid a companion that had a data breach and ghosted them in the same week. What really sells this whole debacle is how Embodied's message to parents boils down to, sorry your kid's crying, but we're broke. Peace out. Imagine that explaining that to your 6-year-old. Hey buddy, you remember Moxy? Well, he doesn't left you, and he left because capitalism murdered him. This whole mess is why right to repair activists are fighting so hard to make sure that companies stop treating smart devices like Tinder dates, fun for a while and then abandoned when it's inconvenient or embarrassing. You can do that with me though, I don't mind. I look forward to your comments. Even the FTC is sniffing around, warning companies that pulling this kind of stunt might be illegal. But Embodied doesn't care. They're too busy digging in their own grave with your $800. Unfortunately, the real losers are the kids who thought they had a robot friend. One day it's Moxy loves you, and next it's error 404, empathy not found. More things from the FTC. The FTC is refunding $72 million to Fortnite players who fell victim to Epic Games' dirty little tricks. The US Federal Trade Commission, in case you didn't catch that in the previous story, found that Epic Games used dark patterns to trick players into making unwanted purchases. Dirty little design tricks that make you accidentally spend your rent money on a neon pink banana costume. I have a real life one. It's for personal use. Don't worry about it. The average refund is about $114. That V-Buck addiction is finally paying dividends, guys. The FTC says that these refunds are for people who got duped into spending their money or whose kids went full tap pay without mum and dad noticing. There's no confirmation yet, but I'm pretty sure Epic's entire business model is built on step 1, confuse children. Step 2, profit. Now some Fortnite players are probably ecstatic. Like, bro, I'm getting my money back. Yeah, because you were so fiscally responsible the first time around. What's the over and under on these refunds going straight back into Fortnite skins? Oh, thanks FTC. Now I can finally buy that John Wick skin and still suck at the game. Let's be honest, most Fortnite refunds are just going to boomerang back into Epic's wallet faster than the gamer rage quits after a 12-year-old snipes them from across the map. According to the FTC, Epic made it easy for kids to rack up charges without parental consent. Yeah, the same kids who can't figure out how to unload the dishwasher somehow managed to drop $500 on a flaming unicorn glider. Genius. And when parents, understandably pissed, dispute the charges, Epic said, oh no, you didn't like our accidental purchases? Cool. Well, we're locking your account. That's right, Karen. Fortnite didn't just rob your kid, it punished them for complaining. Epic's idea of customer service is essentially, you buy what we tell you, or you don't play at all. Now shush, we're adding another overpriced skin to the store. The FTC's ruling is a win for consumers, but really? Epic's kind of already won this battle. They've siphoned millions out of players who can't resist dropping real cash to look like a glow stick during the apocalypse. $72 million does sound like a lot, but it's Fortnite we're talking about. Epic makes $72 million on a Tuesday afternoon when they release a new skin pack called limited edition shiny crap you'll regret. This is it. It's over now. The whole thing is over. Well, until next year. We'll be back on January 8th with this. So that'll be fun. And then back to our regularly scheduled nonsense. Now, there may be a small surprise before the end of the year. Okay, comment time! The first comment on the last video was, Mazak, your hair has finally started looking respectable. Let that mane flow. I'm sorry, it's gone. And I've gone back to being unrespectable. That was the only top level comment on the last video. I'm glad it's there, but the last video didn't seem to do that well. Maybe people have had enough of me already. I don't know. Well, tough luck. I'm making more. Okay, stay sexy and be excellent to each other. Some people say I don't have enough empathy, but I couldn't imagine what that's like. Hey, it's you again. Great to see you. You know, it's only the real hardcore people that actually make it this far in the video, so thanks for that. Here's some other things that you might like that YouTube suggested, and I agree with whatever YouTube suggests, of course. But thank you for a fantastic year. It's been a lot of fun doing this, and I hope I can carry on doing it next year. It's been great, and hopefully it's been funny along the way. I made myself laugh sometimes, so that's all that counts, really, isn't it? As long as someone laughs, I suppose. Okay, have a great Christmas and a happy New Year, and I'll see you in the new year. Okay, stay sexy.